Hello guys, and this is the Russian Genius, and I will be showing you a quite interesting control which looks something like this. So here's how it looks like. A card is selected. Let's say that in this case it's the 3 of spades. So 3 of spades is the selection. I am going to take the 3, I'll jog it just like this, square it up, snap my fingers, and now the 3 has jumped all the way on top. Let me do this once again, and this is how the control it looks like. So you simply place the card, I'll jog it, and then it jumps all the way to the top of the deck. I will show you this once again, and then we will move on to the tutorial. So right now it is the 2 of diamonds, and let's do it with the 2 of diamonds as well. In the center, square it up, and right now it should be on top. I'm just gonna do a double lift, take the card and change it just like that into the 2 of diamonds. Let's move on to the tutorial. This is a fantastic control that seems to be completely invisible to the spectator, so here's how this is done. This control is known as the second deal control, and for this I need a table, so let me just snap my fingers. There's a table, there is a deck of cards, and let's move on to the tutorial. Boom! Here's how it looks like from this angle. So a card is selected. Let's say in this case it is the 8 of clubs. So I am going to take the 8, I'll jog it just like that, and now the 8 is actually on top of the deck. So let's just move on to the tutorial. This is actually quite simple, and this is for beginners and advanced. So here's how this is done. You're going to dribble the cards, and the spectator says stop wherever they like. If you don't know how to dribble the cards, there will be a link in the description. You place the top packet on the table, and then you take the top card and you show it to the spectator. To be able to do the control, you don't have to see the card, so you can also tell them to say stop, and then you can hand them the card to look at it, and then when you get it back, then you can simply just place it on top of the deck. But here's what you do. Let's say it is the 8 of hearts in this case. While I'm showing it, I'm going to get a pinky break below the top card, and then I place the 8 on top. So now I have a break below the top 2 cards. I'm going to push the 2 cards as one. So right here there are 2 cards. I'm pushing over a double, and then I am taking the bottom card off the double, which in this case is the 4 of clubs, not the selection, and I out-jog it. And now it makes a lot of sense. Now the card is on top. So once again, they say stop, you take the card, get a pinky break below the top card, put it on top, push the 2 cards over as one, and take the bottom card and place it on the deck. This move that you are doing is called the push off second deal. If you want more detail on how to do this move, then make sure to check out the link in the description. I do already have a full tutorial on how you can do it. You can also do it a little bit differently if you want to. You can do it like this. So instead of grabbing the card like this, then you can do the second deal like this. Or if you want, you can just do a strike second deal. That looks something like that. The strike second deal is a little bit easier, and that's also something that you can do if you want to. You can also do a top change. So you ask the spectator to say stop. Let's say they say stop right there. They look at it, remember it. You ask them, do you remember it? Do you also remember it? You place it right there, and right now the card is on top just like that. Boom, boom. So that's how it's done. There are quite few ways of doing this move. As I said, you can do any type of second deal you want. You can do this one, or you can do this second deal as well. That looks like this. You don't have to use a pinky break, but I always prefer to get a pinky break below the top two cards, because then the second deal becomes much easier to do. If you don't know how to do the strike second deal or how to do the push off second deal, then make sure to check out the links in the description, because I do already have tutorials on that. But yes, this is quite simple. All you have to do is switch this card to another card. It can be however you want. It can be a top change. That was not a top change, but it can be any way you want to switch the card to get it on top of the deck. So that is basically how it's done. I hope that you enjoy my tutorial on this move. The first magician I saw who did this move, that was Alex Pandrea, so credits to him, but I have no idea where it was originally published. So yes, that's how it's done. Hope you enjoy this. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.